I'm going to first start this ceremony off with a poem selected by Shaun for Elaine. And I'm going to take this moment to read this to you. It's titled, An Uncommon Love. May you have the love only two can know. May you go where only two as one may go. May the sun rise and set in your bonded hearts, and the moon never find you too long apart. May you cherish each other's dreams as your own, and turn stumbling blocks into stepping stones. And may you brave life's mountains and miles together. May there be no storm your love cannot weather. May you be lovers and allies and friends. May your soul's conversations never end. May you capture on earth what's in heaven above. May your hearts know the rapture of an uncommon love. Who presents and supports this bride on this day of matrimony?
Her brother and I do.
You know, marriage is a journey. From the moment you meet one another till the time you pass. Today we're going to witness the union of two individuals who have traveled a long and remarkable journey. A journey of love at multiple levels, as referenced in that uncommon love. A journey grounded on a commitment to one another that is so profound and truly inspirational. And it's this commitment that is the foundational base of marriage and this marriage. It's the core, the bond between two people of which all else is built upon. Faith in one another, trust in one another, respect for one another, and the sharing of a love that is unending. All of this without being boastful or having unrealistic expectations. It's about knowing and understanding the complexities of one another and accepting each other without question. The path Shaun and Elaine have taken, it's all about commitment. And it's about sharing of a deep understanding of one another. A commitment to their friendship and love without compromise. A commitment so strong that when asked to assist in the process of bringing new life into the world, it's done so without question or doubt. A commitment to stand by one another during times of challenge and the deepest despair. A commitment to step forward, to nurture one another's mind and soul without hesitation or expectation. It's a path culminating into self-realization of love, family, and more importantly, the recognition of one's heart being capable of healing and absorbing more than one could ever imagine. Yes, this commitment runs deep. You know, I've known Shaun and Elaine for a number of years and at different times in their relationship, and I just want to share two times that in talking with them where I understood this relationship. It was I'd always wanted to ask questions, right? So. But I remember one evening, the ladies were having one of their nights out, and it happened to end up at my house. Of course, I happened to get home a little late, and they were still having a good time. And I was invited to join in. And I remember there was a break in the activities, and Elaine and I were left to chat. And I don't even know if you remember, Elaine, but I sat back and I asked Elaine a question. I said, Elaine, I know you and Shaun are not together, but yet you're always together. And I said, how do you manage this? And her answer was just probably something that I remember to this day. She said, Shaun will always be a part of my life, my family. He's a part of who I am. We've experienced so much together. How could he not be a part of my life? She said, I don't know how else to explain it, she told me, and looked at me, and she said, I just cannot see my life without Shaun being a part of it. And it was this next part that really solidified that level of commitment and uncompromising in their friendship and love. She says, whoever I'm with, they need to accept and understand that he will always be a part of my life. And I was speechless. I said, wow, Elaine, I said, that is dedication, that is commitment to friendship and love that you can't explain at so many different levels. And I remember you kind of smiled at me because I got it. For Shaun, we had a really, really great moment. We were at another friend's wedding for their daughters, and we had some time between some events, and of course, the ladies wanted to go shopping at some waterfront shops, and Shaun and I had really had no interest in shopping. So we planted ourselves and found some chairs and these beautiful trees, and we started to have some just very refreshing drinks. It was pretty warm. Margaritas, right? Yep. And during the conversation, I expressed to Shaun my appreciation to him for standing by Elaine during this particular time in her life. And I remember he looked at me with such I don't want to explain it to you. It's a level of confidence of knowing. He looked at me and he said, I need to know that Elaine is going to be okay. And he says, I'm at a point in my life where I can help, but I need to know that she's going to be okay. And that she and Paige are going to be safe. It was that compassion and that sincerity in his voice. And here was a man sitting in front of me willing to take on and stand by and absorb whatever you were experiencing at that time. No question, no doubt. Once again, displaying that commitment, that uncompromising level of love that the two of you share. The bond between the two of you, it's all about commitment. Always has been, always will be. It's just the fabric that weaves the two of you together. When you love and commitment, that's the core and the fundamental of any marriage. And you can't get any better foundation. This is such a great start. Continue to build on this foundation, because it will take care of you and all life's challenges. Today, everybody here, we're not only here to witness the marriage of two extraordinary individuals. We're here to share in this moment the beginning of the next path of their remarkable journey together. Shaun and Elaine, know that all of us here this evening We are here for you on that next path in your journey together. We're here to provide you that support and strength as you continue to build on this love and commitment you share with one another. So are we ready to exchange vows? Shaun and Elaine, please turn and face one another and hold hands to exchange your vows. There'll be a few sentences, but I'll walk you through it, okay? Yes. Elaine, please repeat after me. I, Elaine.
I, Elaine.
Take you, Shaun.
Take you, Shaun.
To be my husband.
To be my husband.
And lifelong partner.
And lifelong partner.
I will remain yours.
I will remain yours.
For as long.
For as long.
As we both shall live.
As we both shall live.
I promise.
I promise.
You will never be taken for granted.
You will never be taken for granted.
And I promise.
And I promise.
To grow our relationship.
To grow our relationship.
Stronger than it already is.
Stronger than it already is.
Shaun, please repeat after me. I, Shaun.
I, Shaun.
Take you, Elaine.
Take you, Elaine.
To be my wife and lifelong partner.
To be my wife and lifelong partner.
I will remain yours.
I will remain yours.
For as long.
For as long.
As we both shall live.
As we both shall live.
I promise.
I promise.
You will never be taken for granted.
You will never be taken for granted.
And I promise.
And I promise.
To grow our relationship.
To grow our relationship.
Stronger than it already is.
Stronger than it already is.
Elaine, repeat after me. I, Elaine.
I, Elaine.
Give you, Shaun.
Give you, Shaun.
This ring.
This ring.
As a sign of my dedication and love.
As a sign of my dedication and love.
Taste the ring. It's weird. Shaun, repeat after me. I, Shaun.
I, Shaun.
Give you, Elaine.
Give you, Elaine.
This ring.
This ring.
As a sign of my love and dedication.
As a sign of my love and dedication.
Family and friends, by the power vested in me by the state of Texas, I pronounce Shaun and Elaine husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Honored guests, it's my distinct pleasure to present for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Shaun and Elaine McGregor.
I'm really glad we could all come here together today during this pandemic to celebrate Lainey and Shaun getting married after knowing each other for 12 years. What started off with just mere vacations turned into a family who loves each other and a kid. Shaun, we officially welcome you to the family, especially since you've been taking care of me and coming to my games since I was 4. I love all 3 of y'all unconditionally, and I'm happy you all are finally getting married. I want to say to Shaun, you picked up a lot of the pieces when things fell apart. And I think I speak for everybody in our family when we say we will treasure you for that forever. And that meant a lot to us. So, yes, you are a good man. Welcome to the family. Unfortunately, you're saddled with the rest of us forever. So you married into it. There's no... You're stuck now, but I really do hope
for a long, long, happy marriage, because I think it's based on the things that marriage should be based on. You've seen each other at your very, very worst, and you have both come out on the other side, and you have a beautiful product to go along with that. So it's an amazing ride, and I hope the rest of your life is as amazing as the last 12.5 or 13 years have been. So congratulations, welcome, and we love you both.
I can remember growing up, I wanted our kids to be independent, self-reliant, confident in themselves, and good citizens. And Elaine suits the bill. She also has selected a man to accompany her through life that is also self-confident, a very good character, and a good addition to our family. So we welcome him as well. I have a little toast about what you do as far as you enjoy every day that you are together and take advantage of every day that you have till like it's your last, and then every night like it's your very first. So welcome to the family.